Hello, this is Claire from SEO Superstars. Today I'm going to talk to you about Twitter feed. Now, if you have a Twitter account, you may have seen that some people update their Twitter accounts very regularly. So every 30 minutes or even less, they will post something. And you're probably wondering, how are they doing this? Because it would involve them having to be on Twitter all day. Well, there is something called Twitter feed, which allows the RSS feeds to be fed directly from someone else's website to your Twitter account. So I'm going to log into Twitter feed and I'm going to show you exactly how this works. So first of all, you go to Twitter feed and you sign up. I've already signed up, so I'm going to sign in. And you will come to the dashboard area. So I'm going to create a new feed because I've got a few already. So to create a feed, you put in the feed name. I want to feed information about tech news to the SEO Superstars Twitter account. So one website that is really good for tech news is Wired. So I'm going to call this Wired Tech. And I'm going to paste in the URL for Wired, and on the right hand side you'll see a button here which says Test RSS Feed. Now this is to see if it is actually working and if the website has an RSS feed, and you can see that it has worked. It says feed passed, OK. Next you go to Advanced Settings underneath, and it asks you how frequently you want posts to be checked for and whether to update them. So Wired, they do create a lot of posts each day, and I don't want to flood my Twitter account too much, so I'm going to say every hour I'd like a post from Wired to be put in. And it also says and post up to however many posts at a time. I'm just going to say one at a time. Then you include the title and description, and you can shorten the link through Bitly. Bitly is a good website, so I'm going to keep it like that. Facebook options, I'm not going to do that. And now this is something very clever, and this is going to help with your with the grouping of the information if you use the Twitter hashtags here. So I'm going to put in a hashtag. I'm going to put in tech. So tech information. If people are searching for tech information, they might just put in tech into the search engines, and hopefully my my post will appear in their search results. So you can either have that at the start or at the end. So we're going to have a prefix here, so it's going to be at the start of each of these feeds. So I'm going to ignore the keyword filter. I'm going to leave that blank, and then continue to step 2. Okay, so the feed was successfully created, and now this is the important bit, to actually set it up with my Twitter account. So you just select Twitter under Available Services, and authenticate a new Twitter account. So that's number 2, just press this here and it will take you to Twitter. It says an application would like to connect to your account, and it says that it wants to link to the SEO Superstars account. I'm going to say yes, I allow. And that has been done, and it's very important to go right to the bottom and select Create Service. So that's all done. Now let's go back to our Twitter account to see if any feeds from Wired have fed through yet. Okay, so I'm back at my Twitter account the day after setting up all of these feeds through Twitter feed. And you can see, look, from looking at the timeline, a few have filtered through already, which is really good. I've also set up another one feeding in from Mashable, and I've used the prefix social media. One other cool thing I want to show you is if you go back to Twitter feed and you go back to the dashboard, you will see something on the right hand side, an orange bar. Now this relates to the number of times the link has been clicked in your tweet. So we can see that this one, through Wired Tech, iPhone tracks your every move, and there's a map for that. This leads to a link on their website, and it shows that through my Twitter account someone has clicked on that link once, and also on the one below this someone's clicked on that one as well. So it gives you a good indication of the type of information people are interested in. So for instance, if I go down here, this one has got 26 clicks, which is a YouTube video of the day through Mashable. So I can see that people are really interested in that, so I could try and find other Twitter feeds to feed through which might entice people to click on. I hope this has been a useful introduction to Twitter feed. This has been Claire from SEO Superstars.